Welcome once again. It's time for Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present for you a most interesting book that hopefully you might very seriously consider purchasing. It is definitely different, and for those who like horror, this is The Horror of the House of Wills by Daryl Marston. This is published by Llewellyn Publications, and it retails for $23.95. They call this a true story of a paranormal investigator's most terrifying case. If you like horror, like I said, but true horror, not just made up horror, then this book will definitely be for you. Daryl Marston is one of the hosts of A&E's Ghost Hunters television show, a very, very popular series where the crew goes to supposedly haunted houses and looks for paranormal phenomenon. Well, this is what Daryl and three friends did back in 2014 in Cleveland, Ohio, when they went to the House of Hills funeral home. It was the first black-owned funeral home in the region, and it shut down many years ago. Now, there have been so many things associated with it. In fact, people who live in the neighborhood will not walk by it. They will cross the street on the other side of the street to walk down the street because they fear something ominous is in that home. So Daryl and his crew went there one day, and supposedly now it is owned by Eric Freeman, a high priest of the House of Satan. So if that has any connection to the strange goings on, well, who knows? So Daryl and his friends went there, and almost immediately they started getting a strange vibes. They heard sounds like people were walking on the floor, and of course no one was there, but it was very heavy footsteps. So then there were shapes and shadows and almost like voices that weren't there. So it really gives you a creepy sense as you read the book. If creepy stories are your cup of tea, then you will definitely like this book. And so the four people stayed overnight, and they thought they saw, well, Daryl thought he saw shapes, he heard sounds, and he tried to follow it, and there was nothing there. And so, but it really ratchets up the creep factor the further you get into the book. Now, finally, they left and they went back home, but it was as if what was in the home may have followed Daryl, because he started getting strange sensations in his own home. And he said he went to the garage one day with his son, and the window of the garage was completely covered with black flies. You couldn't even see out the window. Light could not come in the window, and you got the can of bug spray, and he started spraying them all, of course, but he just started feeling that something strange was in his life, in his house, whether it came from the House of Wills. It's really difficult to say. You can make your own conclusions from this book. So he decided that he would write about the House of Wills, and he writes very well. It's a very short book. It's under 180 pages. And it's very easy reading, very quick reading. So if you want something to read in one day, and I'm sure you will be engrossed by it, those who love ghost hunter television shows and anything to do with the paranormal in the real world, this is definitely a book that you will want to add to your collection. So if you're looking for a different kind of a true-to-life horror tale, The Horrors of the House of Wills will definitely keep you enthralled from first page to last. So if you do buy the book, please let me know if you do agree with the review. So I will be back very soon with another exciting book. So until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.